Some stories aren't meant to be told. This is one of them. I've seen things that science would scoff at and call misinterpretations or hallucinations, or my personal favorite. Professor Graves, please stop emailing the department about this. But this was different. I thought I understood fear until the night I met a man who shouldn't have been alive. And by the time I realized the truth, it was already too late. It started with a phone call, because of course it did. Nothing good ever comes from unsolicited calls past midnight, except regret. The caller was an old colleague, Dr. Leonard Henshaw. You know the type, brilliant mind, questionable sanity, and the kind of guy who makes you rethink your career choices. He claimed to have proof of something impossible. Victor, I need you to see this. Leonard, the last time you said that, I ended up in a basement full of preserved rats. I still have nightmares. This is bigger, much bigger. And because I clearly hate myself, I agreed to meet him. I should have said no, but of course I didn't. Henshaw's research led me to an abandoned hospital on the outskirts of town. Because that's always a great idea. Let's meet in a place that screams horrible life choices from every peeling wall and flickering light. The moment I stepped inside, I knew something was off. The air was stale, thick with the scent of medicated decay and bad decisions. The temperature was wrong, not just cold, but unnatural. Then I noticed the clocks. Every single one showed a different time. You'd think that would be my cue to turn around. But no, I'm Victor Graves, part-time physics professor, full-time idiot. Something about this place was watching me. Henshaw wasn't alone. The room was full of people, and I used that term loosely. They were too still, too quiet. Their skin had the slight translucency of an overdue corpse, and their eyes, well, they didn't blink. I leaned toward Henshaw. Okay, quick question. Did you recruit an army of mannequins, or are we in a Guillermo del Toro fever dream? He ignored me. Typical. Then one of them spoke, perfectly, mechanically, like a recording played slightly out of sync. You do not belong here. Oh, great. The creepy hive mind routine. That's never a red flag. I turned to Henshaw. You sure know how to pick your friends. That's when I realized I was the only one in the room breathing. I should have left, should have turned around, marched straight out the door, and blocked Henshaw's number for eternity. But curiosity is a cruel mistress. And so, I stayed. Henshaw led me down a dimly lit corridor, stopping in front of a rusted metal door. What's behind door number 1, Leonard? Tell me it's not an actual nightmare. He didn't answer. He just opened it. Inside was a mirror, old, warped, and cracked at the edges. But it wasn't just reflecting the room. It was reflecting them, the same figures from before, but different. Decayed, hollow, dead. And then, because the universe loves to personally torment me, I saw something worse. My own reflection, smiling back at me. Have you ever experienced an existential crisis in real time? Because that was my moment. I took a step back. My reflection didn't. Oh, fantastic. I tried to rationalize, to make sense of it. Maybe it was a trick of the light? A hallucination? Sleep deprivation finally claiming my last 2 brain cells? Then my reflection spoke, with my voice. You're not supposed to be here. Yeah. Nope. The door behind me was gone. The hallway stretched infinitely in both directions. The laws of physics had checked out of reality. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't the first person to end up here, and I wouldn't be the last. Henshaw was grinning now, not humanly, not right. Leonard, buddy, friend, you're looking a little possessed by eldritch forces right now. He stepped closer. His voice was wrong, layered, like multiple people speaking at once. They are us. We are them. And soon, you will be too. Okay, cool. Time to leave forever. I ran. Not heroically, pathetically. I don't think I've ever moved so fast. The hospital twisted around me, hallways leading to nowhere, doors opening into the same rooms I just left. Reality was a badly rendered video game glitch. I turned a corner and, wham, ran straight into my own reflection. But this time, it didn't stay in the mirror. It reached for me. I don't remember how I got out. I just remember waking up outside, gasping for air, my face covered in blood. But it wasn't my blood. Henshaw, gone. The hospital, condemned. No record of it ever being operational. And me? Well, let's just say I don't look in mirrors anymore. I see things that shouldn't be there. And sometimes, late at night, I hear my own voice, but it's not coming from me. Listen, if you ever find yourself in an abandoned place that doesn't exist on maps, don't go inside. And if you ever see your reflection move when you don't, run if you still can.